How's it going? My name is Michael Moore, and this is my entry for the Justice Poetry Slam. Men, unless we learn to converse, to traverse the trauma, there will be no change. No photosynthetic awakening of the stem that binds us as men to be. Is to pollinate a sweeter touch. Is to count the importance of our counterparts like the sun up. She sums up our broken parts too often. Once lit up the corners we'd backed ourselves into like a window in a concrete cell. Like rewriting the chains that have made concrete of ourselves, an ocean tide wearing at our polypeptides. Love lived here once. Wrote a song in our DNA. See, a man's clefts are silent without her bass, but together they are a bass clef signed on a letter stave that runs down the page like a pathway to heal us. And know the bad strand in our double helix is just a shadow of the other, and shadows constrict like snakes eventually until we have forgotten how good it feels to be found. To have someone seek out the better man in all of us, a good woman. Will navigate the caves unknown bends, arrive at our dead ends, ready and willing to ascend, even at the mouth of the lion's den, but she won't stay to be slaughtered, so don't try to make her stay. So deeply at the surface after you've found your way, courage is a mere acronym. Save our souls, a scribed infliction in our son's eyes, a stiffened gaze, a generation of observers growing up blind. And if mothers fall to the chopping of blunt axe knuckles in a home where nobody else sees or hears, then did it really happen in you? Yes, you know the rest. Young boys are growing up both blind and tone deaf, sending out signals of distress to a sky that speaks back, but as a whisper among screams that as a man he won't even hear. And tears scorch hieroglyphics into their eyelids written in code, and he asks me, bruh, how do I translate any of this when he is choking on the smoke from the fire lit in his belly? Mouth is a salivating succession of lava fists, a sedentary rock, ready to cut through skin like scissors to paper, and he will not stop, but men, we have to stop. Men, we have to speak. To combine our voices to unearth new landscapes, find a horizon of new choices to love, like we do our daughters before we are fathers. And silent bystanders remind me of empty ballot boxes where new flags are nothing more than cotton wool bandages to ancient pains, or rather flagpoles adorned in white ribbon like the riders who course the veins of this country to the hearts of men who need reviving. White ribbon riders, I'm a white ribbon rider, free of his own perpetrations. I said free of his own perpetrations, having conversations with the mirror I see in other men, willing to speak, willing to grow, willing to change for her, for him, and for her. The one who lay down in our crawl space and embrace the dark, whose beacon is a pulsing spark, a star that bursts for us, deserving of a new universe.